Some breaking news coming in at this moment. Ahead of the National Security Advisor level talks, Pakistan's NSA has invited Kashmiri separatists for a meeting on the 23rd of August. Mirwais Umar Farooq has received an invitation letter from the Pakistani High Commission. That's another round of provocation by Pakistan. We have Shuja ul Haq joining us on the phone line. Shuja, is this normal practice by Pakistan? And last time around when separatists were invited, India took a very firm stand. This time around, it's provocation enough.
Well, Sanket, see, the point is that though a lot of people say that Pakistani embassy inviting Kashmiri separatists for talks isn't something unusual. But last time around, when it happened, when Narendra Modi government had just taken over and foreign secretary level talks were about to happen in August last year, they've taken a very strong stand on it, saying that if Pakistan is inviting Kashmiri separatists, then the talks cannot go forward. Now Pakistan has done it again, just ahead of the meeting, the NSA level talks, the much hyped talks. Pakistan has invited the Kashmiri separatist leaders, not only Mirwais Umar Farooq. I just got a confirmation that Sayyid Ali Shah Gilani, top leaders like Yasin Malik and others have also been invited yesterday. A phone call came from Pakistan embassy to all of them and invited them to come to Delhi on 23rd, on the eve of the talks that are supposed to happen. Now the big question is whether Narendra Modi government will hold the same stand which it had held in August last year, when took a very tough stance on it and cancelled the talks, or what exactly their policy be with regards to these NSA level talks, with this kind of a development happening in the backdrop.
All right, Shuja, it'll be interesting to see what India's official position is going to be, because at a point where India is actually trying or expecting a lot from these NSA level talks, they're preparing dossier after dossier, information after information. This would come across as a provocation. Have we heard from the Indian side what their action plan is going to be?
Well, so far there hasn't been any from the Indian side of it. Remember, this invitation has come yesterday. I've been told that most of these separatist leaders got phone calls in the evening yesterday. So far, there hasn't been any, stance, so to speak, from the Indian side, or an official version or a statement on this particular issue. But it'll be very interesting to see how the government of India takes a stand on it, because as we were pointing out, they, in a sense, set a precedent by last time cancelling the talks on the issue of invitations that were extended to Kashmiri separatist leaders.
Okay.
Now, whether that will be continued is something that we'll have to wait and watch for.
Okay, Shuja, many thanks for joining us. Gaurav Sawant is also on the phone line with us. Gaurav, first ceasefire violations, and that too in very high number. Then provocation by not acting against, most of the requests that India has made diplomatically. Third, completely denying the dossier. And fourth, now, the big provocation ahead of that NSA level meeting is inviting the separatists.
Spot on there, Sanket. Pakistan clearly not interested in talks, because Pakistan stands cornered on the issue of terror and ceasefire violations and non-action against terror that's aimed at India, whether it's Gurdaspur, Udhampur, terror factories, Hafiz Saeed. This is a provocation, and as Shuja and you were discussing, it remains very interesting to see how India responds to this. What my sources in the past were saying, that this time government of India is very keen to talk to Pakistan, simply because India wants to put on record Pakistan-sponsored terror and wants the Sartaj Aziz to take back evidence of Pakistan-sponsored terror. So it remains to be seen after this provocation, because after Prime Minister Narendra Modi took over, he cancelled, government of India cancelled talks with Pakistan over discussions with Hurriyat. Remains to be seen whether Sartaj Aziz meets Hurriyat, and then if government of India goes ahead and talks to Pakistan.
Absolutely. What is the government of India's stand actually going to be? In 2014, India stopped talks after Pakistan actually invited the Hurriyat. This time around, Pakistan has done the same again ahead of the NSA level talks. They do it each time. What is India's response going to be will be very interesting, and the quite obvious next follow-up to this particular breaking news story. Thanks very much, Gaurav, as well as Shuja, for getting us this.